You're listening and watching to a very special podcast. Here is Catherine Donovan. This is Phenomenon Serendipity, the anime crossover, and I'm continuing more with Katrina Salvatore. Enjoy! Strange New World. It was pretty weird for Darius and Niall. But it looked like things were about to get good as they got some pretty good recruits. But Katrina went into a state of depression, learning about how Barrere had transformed into a Titan. She must have absorbed a Titan's power. Where did she... She wasn't just depressed or shocked. She was both. In her trembling and while she was resting, she had the horrible nightmares from the massacre. It got even more worse when Katrina and the others witnessed the horror of seeing two people that were being held hostage. There were 3 people, but then the 2 were killed out of spite. When the 3rd was killed right before Barrere and the others' eyes, it got pretty bad. And Luna began to taunt everyone about their troubled past, including Eren Yeager's past himself, the death of his mother, but most of all, that's when Katrina and the others were shocked to hear this. She taunted Eren about how the Levi squad died. The way she said it was pretty bad. You know, it was quite funny the way Guntar died. It was kind of the way that a Titan died. Oh, and also L. Boy, did he bleed out pretty badly. And poor Petra was so petrified. And Alio, oh dear Alio. Elio was so much. I remember what Petra said to him. Next time, I hope you bleed out. Well, look at that. He actually did. All of them. It was the most shocking thing to see Eren so full of rage, tears in his eyes when he heard this. His teeth grounded, and he screamed, "I'm gonna kill you!" He almost went Titan form if not for Barrere to stop him. She managed to calm him down in some sort of way, and Eren did, but his tears were in his eyes, and he was crying hysterically. Then it got even more shocking when Barrere absorbed Eren's powers and Katrina saw that. She couldn't believe it. Then Barrere transformed into a Titan, scaring the living bejeebus out of Luna, who was just on the tower, just trembling with fear. Katrina was really shocked. She absorbed it from him. And that means Eren is that boy. His name is Eren? He's a Titan? Is this guy, is he a Titan? Katrina asked. Niall looked at her. Yeah, he said. Katrina let out a screech and slammed him into a wall. She was grabbing him by the collar of his shirt and said in a demanding tone, "How? Why didn't you tell me about this guy? He's a Titan! A human, but a Titan!" she screeched. "Listen to me. I thought he was a danger to humanity. I didn't know he was gonna go and hurt people. That guy doesn't hurt people. I can hear his thoughts from that screen. Poor people died. and she made it worse. I let people die. People think this is funny? They think this is funny? I feel so guilty. That's when she actually told about the massacre. I was such a bully to these two guys at my school. I was so mean to them. All because I was so stressed out over so many stupid things. And I felt bad about it when I got home. I should have stood up to them. I should have lent out a hand. I should have maybe tell them I'm sorry, and maybe this wouldn't happen. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. And then everyone got killed because of the bullies, and also I was one of those bullies. I should have saved someone. I should have. I can't take this. I just can't. Katrina let go of Niall. Suddenly, Katrina ran down the hall, with Frigga calling out. Jellal watched her go and ran after her. Jellal managed to catch up to her, grabbing her, but then the two of them saw a flash of light, and they both went unconscious. Katrina woke up to find herself in the labyrinth. She looked around. It was really dark. So she tried her best with the lantern in hand and walked around. There she saw some sort of apple. Then she bit into the apple. And all of a sudden, she was found by Jellal, who was trying to lead her out. But they were walking down a hall of mirrors, and at the main end of the room, there was a big mirror that played out her past of her bullying the other two boys, what happened to them, the massacre and everything. And Katrina was so filled with distress that she slammed her fist into the mirror. Blood oozed from her hands, but she fainted. She was being carried by Jellal. In her hand that she clutched was an apple, the one that she'd bitten before, but now it was covered with blood from her bleeding hands. Katrina trembled. Jellal saw the infestation growling at him. Then Jellal used his magic and forced them away. In a sense that he did that, Katrina was automatically killed on the spot. She managed to recover, and then she grabbed Jellal's hand and they went into the room of light, and all of a sudden, Katrina found herself with Jellal still gripping his hand as they were in a field, in a meadow, a garden full of flowers. There Katrina looked up to see who it was. It was a woman with beautiful hair, beautiful skin, and she looked radiant with that light skin complexion, and also her peach-colored lips. Her hair glowed. She looked like an angel. "Wait, do I know you?" Katrina asked. I think you do, the woman said. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sigdrifa. I am Brynhilda's sister, as you know. Sigdrifa. So, you mean you? That's right. I'm her half-sister. Not blood sister, but half. I want to tell you something, Katrina. What you did to those two boys was very hurtful. But you realized that, and taking your anger on them, it's not the right thing to do. I know. I was so stupid, Katrina said. No. No, you're not stupid. But listen to me. Just because you did one mistake doesn't mean you have to go and crucify yourself, she said. She's right, Jellal said. Really? Katrina asked. Yes. I believe she is. I can tell. You're not just an angel. I'm not really an angel. I'm a Valkyrie. It's more of a female angel. But aren't there any female angels? Why, yes, there is. But as you know, I'm no ordinary angel. But listen, you must be stronger. I want you to be more careful, alright? Sigdrifa said. She continued by saying, you have a power within you. You must use it well. Save others and save yourself. Do it for the loved ones. And also, do it for those that died for their good shepherd. I think I will. It's going to be hard to forgive myself, she said. It will be. But listen, it's not going to be easy. Forgiveness is the most important thing. It's not an emotion. It's a decision whether you want to or not to forgive someone. As if they want to forgive you, and you must forgive yourself, she said. Katrina knew and she accepted it. Then there was a flash of light, and Katrina and Jellal found themselves back at Glass Coffin. And now Katrina was feeling anew. Now she was going to accept her role in part of Glass Coffin with the rest of her crew. It wasn't going to be easy, but she's going to try and recover. For Barrere, for the people that were killed, and also for her mother, but mostly for herself. Alright, that concludes in Katrina's story. Yeah, it's over. Sorry guys. But don't worry. Guess what? I might continue more with some pretty good stuff. So, I'll see you next time, okay? Alright. I'm Captain Donovan. See you later.